My name is Melissa Mitchell. I'm the mother of Dupree Keys. He's my 8-year-old son that I adopted a couple years ago. When Dupree came to our home, it was a very busy house. I have two of my own biological children, and at the time he came, I actually think I had two other foster children as well. So at one time there were 6 children in the home. Dupree was one of the children in the home that needed more attention from everybody. Everybody kind of pulled together without it being said to help Dupree cope with some of the things he was going through. When Dupree was 2.5 years old, he was going to a daycare center that I trusted to take care of him. And while there, he was abused by a daycare worker. She said that he had had a tantrum, so she picked him up and threw him across the daycare center into a window 12 feet away. After the incident with the daycare, I noticed changes in Dupree. I noticed changes in his emotions. I noticed that he seemed to be very stressed, a lot of anxiety. When I made the connection with Beech Brook through the assessment and the intake process and all of that, I specified that I needed to have a male therapist work with Dupree because I noticed that Dupree had become like hypersensitive to me and to other females, and he didn't want to have anything to do with women, and the daycare worker happened to be a lady. So I specified that I needed that, and they told me about Rick Rule-Hoffman. And so once we got started with Rick, things just started to turn around. After starting his therapy with Rick, I would see little signs of him smiling again, because he had stopped smiling. He had stopped talking. He completely shut down. But I started to notice that he was talking more. And Rick would follow up with me and tell me what to expect after each session. So I would look for those things. And when I saw those things, I felt better. So it took maybe 6 to 8 months before I actually said, okay, it's starting to work. But I had hope after that.
I like Beech Brook because Mr. Rick helped me calm down, and he helped me stop thinking about it. And then we start doing fun things, and that's when I stopped thinking about it, and then I didn't even think about it anymore.
Dupree today is a different child. He's doing very well in our home. He's calmed down a lot. He is not doing a lot of the negative behaviors that he was doing since the incident at the daycare. I think Dupree has a very, very bright future. He loves to sing. He's very intelligent. He just seems very hopeful. He knows what he wants to do with his life. Before I would ask him, he would say, I don't know. Or he wouldn't have anything to say, but I think the future is bright. I think that he has a lot of people behind him supporting him, and I think that makes a big difference. Coming to Beech Brook, I think that Rick has allowed him to see that he can do whatever he wants to do, that he doesn't have to let the trauma go with him throughout his entire life. He can take those negative things and turn them into positive things. So I think that things are going to go well for Dupree. Beech Brook has changed my life tremendously. Without the tools, without the different techniques to use, being told to me by Rick, I don't know what I would have done. I would tell them that it's an amazing place. They do amazing things. I've seen kids that families have said that there was no hope for. So I would tell them to support Beech Brook. If they're doing fundraisers, if they need volunteers, whatever they need, I would suggest that people would go out and help an agency like that. They're a community. Beech Brook is a village of people that are for children. I just think that they're an amazing place.